गरस नि
कसलाई सोध्नु
किन नगएको भन्छ गएको भए देखिहाल्छ
किन लगाएको त
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Action has already started. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Messi. It's a decent clearance. Havertz looking to penetrate opposition lines. Ribery. Now it's Havertz. Well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. It's cut it out.
Well, Michael Owen is of course likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Casemiro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Now it's Saka. Havertz. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. And it's Owen. That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. He could be in here. And it's Owen. And he thumps it clear. Out for a throw. Good steal, he just read it. He's there to belt it away. 30 minutes gone. Ribery. Good spot, he's seen the run. And it's Messi. He's got a side of goal. Now, shot a goal! Goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 35 minutes is number 2.
So the first goal of the game.
I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's a nicely measured pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Odegaard. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And that's another good win of the ball. Ribery. Saliba cuts out the pass. Oh, not
There will be
quite.
1 minute added time.
And that's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. And we hit half-time. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about
Just
the bush,
a quick
Peter. It's
announcement.
been
It is now time
fairly
for our
flat,
special
and the
lottery.
supports have had
Please
little to
grab
cheer
the tickets you
about,
were
so
given when
an
you
awful lot of
went through the
questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's intervened well there. And he can clear it away. Dixon. Out again for a throw-in. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's well spotted. Arsenal still this single goal behind. Oh, it's Owen. No joy this time. It's really well manoeuvred.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Match was 60,179.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Saka.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Arsenal showing a little more urge.
Messi gets through on his big chance. It's loose and there's a race. And now the hit. And he's there to get it away. And they win it back again. Havertz. Oh, easy pickings there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Havertz looks to get on the end of this.
Arsenal seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That centre route forward is just a no-go zone. keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Havertz. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4, Bukayo Saka. Number 20, Kai Havertz. Number 49,
Gone forward.
Garnacho.
Quite squeezed up on
Coming on
through.
the field, number 21, Mohamed Salah. Number 23, Mikel Merino. Number 24, Trossard.
Odegaard. Oh, Red, nice interception. Rocks it forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Has been indicated.
We expected better, and so did he. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please make sure to watch the
How would you
screen.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And a header! he's managed to get it all wrong. Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level. It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's not going to trouble anybody. And now a sudden chance to counter. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Mohamed Salah. He won't be happy with that one. It's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! The breakthrough strike! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
First goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Havertz.
Vinicius Junior, they want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, they put it back in a hurry. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Odegaard. And here's Havertz. That looks a cracking ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
No, again, there's no way through.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game is still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is...
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
could be trouble here. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Trossard. There's the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And he's taking no chances there. India are looking to go forward now. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's only too happy to take that back. Built as the single goal between the sides. It's a good run down the right. Pickford deals with it effortlessly.
Looking to play on the counter here, I
think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Floated up and over. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Havertz. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Havertz. Bastoni spots it and intercepts.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Ball's gone astray. He is through here. Shot a goal! No mistake! Turn to the good. They have breathing space. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Michael Owen! Substitution in
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Has a goal!
Havertz really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Number 6, Schneider. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Pedri.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. He has found a way through. India have it back and can go again. Squeeze it through.
5 minutes added time.
Interesting ball. McAllister, nicely intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. That's going to go a long way. Ødegaard. Final ball not. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
And just a quick
Havertz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
In an inappropriate manner will be removed.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. As you can see, we've already started here. It's going to be disappointed with that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's certainly onside here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game. But I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Okay, interesting. And he's being shifted off there. Casemiro. Garnacho.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dixon gets it away. He can run onto that, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Garnacho. There's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Rice,
Well seen, saw that coming.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's well seen too. Shifted upfield. Odegaard. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. Tries to dink it through.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's managed to get himself offside. Always onto this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao. Haaland. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And he cuts out the supply. Now he's off and running. Well time, excellent interception. Guardiola. Played through for the wide man. And he's straight offside. He's in a really good position out wide. Only 1 minute added time. Ah, he's given it away. Rice. And it's half-time here. And if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Rafael Leao. Number 42, number 19, coming on the field, number 23.
The action is back on the way.
Number 22.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side.
So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been cut short.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Raya getting this one clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a key interception. Rocks it forward. Short changes him with that pass. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Pedri.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
There's the hit!
And now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. And he welcomes it in. Now that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone. That's a little off target. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game. Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13, Yunus. Number 4, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 8, Messi. Number 7,
He's in a good position.
Haaland.
It's a loose ball. Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. He's in plenty of space here. And the shot's on here. That's just playing it safe and simple. Van Dijk. Trossard providing an outlet on that flank. Trossard. That's an errant pass. And the referee brings it to a close.
So we finish as we started.
Try as they might. Neither
Was able to break through.
Your reflections then, Jim. Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome.
But we've had a good
Variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans
Make their way home, so must we.
good evening to you. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. As you can see, we've already started here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh, he made it look. Hits one! Well, now it's got to shut away! Challenge there, uncompromising. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Played out to the left flank. First quarter of an hour gone. That's been intercepted. Quality ball. Adams calmly anticipates. Bring it back. Really. There's the shot! I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Germany! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking. A 1-0 lead established. Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. He's gone for goal. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And here's Haaland. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. It's Batistuta. We expected better, and so did he. Now he's off and running. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Pedri. Belletti. He's found a way through. It's a mighty effort. And yes, it's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. And yes, it's him again. Germany are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Can he get it through? It's Batistuta. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's straight offside. No way through there. And it's De Bruyne.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He rises! And it's there! And there it is again in double quick time.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good fit.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. Look across the other way, there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Batistuta might just make this. Bastoni cuts it out. Conte. He's going to be disappointed with that. Has a look and plays it forward. He's having a hit! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance.
Why not? They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
That
department.
could set him on his way.
Now it's Haaland.
Chooses to go back. He's gone forward.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
De Bruyne has a look and has a go.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Now the finish! And that is
A truly outstanding save.
Pedri put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. It's their second corner of the game. There's the header!
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Gently done. And he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Look, the game is... Oh no, what has happened? He's had a shot! He scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? engages and forces him off the ball. Casemiro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neatly clipped into space. Can he put it away? Oh, he has stuck it into his own net! I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Real chance! He scores! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Germany clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered. Things looking so easy, almost too easy. Now the finish! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for the runner. Nacho moves wide and looking to get onto this. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. That was just poor. He's having a go! And that's past the post.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 49. Garnacho.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Rice. Number 5. Casemiro. Coming on the field.
Good spot, he's seen the run. It's a lovely neat pass. That is good pressure, just handed him off it.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Belletti. Couldn't squeeze it through. That looks a cracking ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And just a quick reminder today to
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their
Players didn't turn up for the first half, and then...
पानी कौन पीता है? हम लोग सिर्फ बियर पीते हैं।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so
many of us. We are glad to have you alongside us for it.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here.
Oh no, this does not look good.
And he's there to get it away.
The idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that's a key interception. No way through. just been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when...
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's positional goal.
The utilisation of space.
Havertz. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
The goal scorer after 20 minutes is number 8, Lionel Messi.
Bayern Munich are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Valverde. That's beautifully weighted. Look at the space here. And the finish!
It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 25 minutes is number 17, Kylian Mbappe.
Bayern Munich
Getting 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That looks a good ball through.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions.
And a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
The goal scorer.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and which power is assured any goalkeeper's against it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last... He's got a side of goal!
He's missed it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
He won't be happy with that one.
Oh, this looks sharp. Kane. Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. And he cuts out the supply. Just eases him off the ball. Odegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's going to be another one. Arsenal have their second corner now. Up he goes!
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Mbappe. There's no flag. He's got the shot!
somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the whistle for half-time.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me
In wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done. But that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
So will they make it count again? And now they can spring out of defence.
The most accurate pass. Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous.
And that's a throw-in. There's the cross. That's going to go a long way. The pass is
Intercepted. Nacho. Laid back in. Defending of the desperate variety.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
That's been cut out. Well played. Havertz has a goal! That's another chance! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he? Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that's changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Saka. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Messi. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, he's found some space here.
Bayern Munich surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route.
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's well played. Dixon. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Raya deals with it effortlessly. Can he get it through? Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Mbappe. Just the keeper to beat. Shapes to shoot.
It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Harry Kane!
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, that's a really...
लिइराख्नेको पनि हुन्छ
That's that, the end.
Arsenal
Perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Hello, everybody.
So, Tim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very much.
रातभरि निन्द्रा लाग्दैन सानो भाइका साथीहरु पनि जान छोडेन चाहिँ
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me. Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Like you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Palmer driving through the middle.
There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick.
And to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off. No way through. Can he get onto this? Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Batistuta touches it back. He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Barcelona finding their passes. Sergio, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? He's one-on-one, and the shots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution. And we have our very first corner.
And now the hit! Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's a little off target.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through.
And the shots! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. We expected better, and so did he. Here's Yamal. Davids. It's Batistuta. Batistuta finds himself offside. Santos are one down despite having the better chances here. Rodri. No way through there. That has been cut short. Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. That was very necessary. He's going to be disappointed with that. Musiala was steaming forward. Batistuta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Has a look and has a go.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. Yamal! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, now it chance to finish.
Santos truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And here's a chance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them take.
Otamendi cuts it out. Oh, that's a key interception. We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
He's looking to set free.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but left the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Gently done.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gucci.
The referee brings the first half to a close.
Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Please join me in
Well,
wishing
obviously
a happy
things are
wedding
not good,
anniversary
Peter.
for one
It
of
seems
our
the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and it has so much of it, but of course, the returns can be terrific.
He welcomes it in. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Musiala plays a delicate ball. Cafu deals with that comfortably. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is it. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, here's a chance.
Lacking in accuracy. Santos have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Alexander-Arnold. Santos still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Big chance!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this.
That was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Alexander-Arnold. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, it's in there.
He's found a way through. Great chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos looking to pass their way through. That was good alertness. Defending was strong and firm. Yamal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lamine Yamal must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Musiala. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is a great pick out. Oh, he's space! And he's been shifted off him. Oh, the defence proved infallible then. And that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
And that was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, what a mistake!
Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Messi. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Alvarez, he's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Rodri. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is a little Pedri!
What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Pedri demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
They're urging him to try and finish! And more, and more, and more!
And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a pretty loose pass. Son Heung-min.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Santos can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bikram gets across to intercept that. Good looking ball. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Adams makes the interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The pass is intercepted. He is through here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Santos suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And we'd like to inform you now that
were trying to do, looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They've got on the way here.
Pretty promptly. I think that's offside.
Yes, it is. Works it forward. Santos looking to pass their way through. Well, 6'6", and with that sort of a physique trim, Daniel Van Velten is only ever going to be a monstrous centre half. It's clean!
This is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the score with a brilliant and classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Santos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took
Seconds to score, which the ball
Great hit! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed. Vinicius Junior!
Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete!
perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Shot could be on. We can get that clear. Yamal showed plenty of... Just the keeper to beat, and the shot!
It's a goal! And again!
They simply do not know what has hit them. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Number 21, Ousmane Dembélé.
So the lead now is 2. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Something they've been threatening
To do, and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Manchester United
With the corner, there first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's gone for goal!
and he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. his pass away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nakata. Great ball. Gnabry! Oh, I've fallen kindly here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. There will be a throw-in. Ah, but still, he just read it. That is a brilliant interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kane. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half-time getting close now. Adams deals with that comfortably.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No way through. Nakata. It's Nakata!
Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are pulling clear here.
The goal scorer.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly.
What a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise
Of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And he's intervened well there. Great ball if he can get there. And the shots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And the keeper beats it away. Bikram in acres of space out wide. Shapes the shoot!
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just...
And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Musiala, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 17 minutes is number 21, Ousmane Dembele.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Cafu deals with that comfortably. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Batistuta.
Can he put it away? It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and there's
the shots! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it's the last line of defence, and you don't get it right when you're paying a visit to it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on...
Belts one. It's loose. In he goes again. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's played him through. Quite squeezed that one through. Gets across to intercept that.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Bikram to take it as usual. Cleared away. And here's Dembele! He's got a goal! A smell. They are flying.
Dembele just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish from me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
Number 21, Ousmane Dembele.
And yes,